Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, Transformers fans everywhere, welcome back. LPS, Last Prime Speculator, here to bring you another speculation, as always. We've had a lot going on in the Transformer community, and you guys have been asking it. We're going to finally touch on Dragonstorm. I've been waiting for these trailers before I sent this video out. So, nothing got really touched on Dragonstorm, so you guys want it, you got it on my live stream. It won. You guys wanted a long one, so we're going to speculate on Dragonstorm. Dragonstorm is the brand new three-headed Transformer of the Autobot team, if you're not familiar with the Transformer community. If you're just new to the channel in general and new to Transformers, last night we're all excited about it. My subscribers know what we do on this channel is we speculate and we dig deeper than most channels. The best part about Dragonstorm, it's the most known unknown. If you look at TF Wiki right here, it says Dragonstorm transforms into a beastly three-headed dragon. And that is it. That is all the origins of Dragonstorm. We know he's an Autobot. We assume, and it's pretty much been confirmed, he's one of the Knights of Cybertron. This is the Knights of Cybertron series. But I'll tell you what we're going to talk on, and we're going to get right to it. We're going to talk about Beast Era. We're going to start right from the beginning of Beast Era. We're going to talk about the Beast Era with the Knights of Cybertron ruling the Beast Era. We're going to talk about the creators. We're going to talk about the last night, but particularly the Dragonstorm origins and the connection with Optimus Prime. I think that this shot right here that's been talked on a lot about, this is what my documentary is based on. This will be the ending, guys. So I hope you enjoy this. Get some popcorn, get some pop. To my subscribers, love you so much. If you're not familiar with this channel, we speculate, we dig deep. If you're in Transformers speculation, open mind in general, this is the community for you. We have a lot of fun, we speculate. So guys, let's get right to it. So I think you get where I'm getting at this, okay? Now, Beast Era. The creators come, right? And wipe the whole civilization of the Transformer Beast Era out. You gotta think about the Dinobots when they were caged in for all that eternity, being locked away for that long. They were ancient warriors, right? The Knights of Cybertron could have been kept alive for a secret purpose, right? Or they got away, or they were slaughtered. It's any of those three, but this was the ties into the pre-Transformer. Now we're moving on to the Autobots. So basically, what if the creators came, killed all the beast mode dinosaurs, right? And figured out the spark through their technology and then created the Transformers, which we love and know today, right? Think about it through that, okay? Now, if Quintessa is connected to the Quintessons, let's just say that maybe she's the queen in a way to Quintus Prime that created the seed, right? Let's just say in that app again. Let's use the app as the example again. That he created his woman. He wanted to be peaceful, right? Wanted at the time, and then the seed is evil. There's the Quintessa comes alive, kills him, and takes over, and sends the minions and uses the technology for something bad that was meant to be good, right? So we're getting kind of off topic, but what I'm tying into is that they basically use we all know the Quintessons were evil. It was slavery. Autobots built for cargo, Decepticons for military. So if they really want to get deep with the lore, let's get really deep in this. Let's talk about what possibly Dragonstorm could have been connected to through Optimus Prime, okay? Think about this. There is actual evidence of the Gladiator games, right? That basically it was the Olympics for the Quintessons at the time, where basically these titans, Gladiator-like, barbarian-like Transformers basically fought to the death of using ancient weapons, right? You could use tied into that. They say they're digging deep, so are we. Digging into the forge of that poster with Bumblebee and Solus Prime, like actual weapons, where basically they were fought to death. We all know, like gladiators. And what's so unique about that poster and fascinates me so much is that that could actually be ties into, again, Optimus Prime, if you really want to dig in deep. The idea of the Gladiator games was built for entertainment purposes. The Quintessons were evil, right? They think they erased all the technology and history of the Transformers Beast era, but they didn't. They kept the Knights, or they escaped alive for a reason. Optimus and Megatron could have actually literally been created. The Beast mode is... let's just stick on the topic, but let's dig into the mythology of Transformers with the event called, it was called the Gladiator Games, and I'm going to read it to you. This is off TF Wiki. The Gladiator Games of Cybertron were an ancient athletic contest meant to demonstrate the combined skill and ability. Gladiators usually wore battle masks and fought with shields and hand-to-hand energon weapons. When Cybertron was still a Quintesson-ruled factory world, the planet's robot slaves were often forced to battle each other in the gladiator combat for the amusement of their masters, hence the creators. Though many of these games were officially illegal, they often were thrived through the Transformers battling each other, many at the times at the hands of the death. Many government officials of the Cybertronian files basically knew it was a blood sport and it was for the public and they couldn't do anything, right? So, what if Optimus Prime was actually one of these gladiators created by the makers as an evil barbarian type? Because the Age of Extinction, when him and Grimlock had that connection, watch a bunch of my videos, he's claiming dominance of him. I don't care what anyone says, and they had that moment of connection. Let's tie in Dragonstorm. Now, ancient robot, pre-transformer, whatever. We're going to use ancient robot because that's basically what a dragon is. Even if you think of dinosaurs, think of an ancient dinosaur would be a dragon, right? Would tie into, again, this is off an idea of paraphrasing of TF Wiki. Ancient robots. The ancient robot is one of the Quintesson's consumer good robots. He predates the robot rebellion that saw the force of the Quintesson alien type invade Cybertron, making him over 12 million years old. They tie in their own lore, make Dragonstorm part of Beast era, and he's old as hell. He's tied into the Primes and the 13 secretly, right? Got away. The ancient robot in the earliest documented barrier of the matrix of leadership, but somehow he became unclear, and his activities during the Quintesson's occupation of Cybertron are unknown. His sole appearance came when Optimus Prime voyaged into the Matrix in 2005, where he was the first guide to the Autobot leader encountered. The ancient robot revealed him the history of the Transformers' creation by the Quintessons, revealing the dark past involved in suffering, torture, and natural purpose of the Transformers was slavery and to serve their gods, known as the Quintessons. So he was the one that passed the knowledge on. He knew everything was coming in. Again, I've always wanted Dragonstorm to be wise, powerful, just like this dragon. Again, they're building a lore. We're speculating here. So now let's talk about this shot right here. This is the shot with Optimus Prime and Dragonstorm. Okay, this is the one I really want to get into, and this is what I'm going to tie into the legend exists. So let's go. So we've tied in with our TF education, right? We talked about Dragonstorm, we talked about the pre-Transformers, we've talked about the ancient Transformers, we talked about the Gladiator games. Now let's tie everything in. When Optimus pulled up that sword, I think the sword and these ancient weapons in the Gladiator games is very important, because in my opinion, this is where he inherited his beast mode, right? The legend exists, and he claimed dominance over the Dinobots. He rode on Grimlock like a badass, riding the sword. This could have been one of the weapons that was used in the actual Gladiator games created by the Quintessons of manipulation technology, or maybe not. Could it be something good, right? With the hammer, right? If you look at, if you guys ever played the War Cybertron, or anyway, it's all about the ancient weapons. This could be connection to the Primes with Solus, right? That these weapons were killed to. They were used for entertainment to kill each other, and could have been using their testing grounds. Basically, they were slaves. They were gladiators. And in my opinion, you see the picture with Bumblebee, and you see let's just call it the forage of Solus Prime, the hammer. But Optimus could have grabbed the actual wrong sword, right? Megatron is tied into this too, right? He looks like a beast. He could have been one of the original pre-Transformers of Beast mode, right? I'll do that. I'm planning on doing a Megatron video of 15 minutes of speculation just on that Megatron of this thing. So stay tuned for that one. But this scene right here is just so unique to me because everyone's speculating this is either Infernicus, Infernicons, Dragonstorm, but basically we see the scene where Dragonstorm flies out, and this is where I'm getting at. The sword could have literally transformed him into his actual beast mode, okay? And I hope that Optimus was created for bad. He was created as an evil gladiator, okay? You follow me? We're tying in with the Gladiator games, and this is the weapon that he might have used during his Gladiator time, his evil time. Think about all these Transformers. Prime is ruthless, right? This scene, we haven't been able to figure out what's going on over the internet. This is my internet, tied into the sword and everything. And in my opinion, right, what stood out to me when I first saw this and I reviewed this and broke this down is right here, is Prime's spine. It's tied into Age of Extinction, but it looks so beastly. It looks like that spine looks exactly like that Infernicus thing right there, Dragonstorm. I think if this is Dragonstorm, I think he's taken his old form maybe before he became Optimus Prime, right? It looks so beastly. I think it's connected within the Beast era. Again, the legend exists, the sword. He is turning into, possibly, maybe we'll call him Orion Pax, maybe even Nemesis Prime. Man, he was created for evil purposes to slaughter Transformers through the beginning, right? Now, he could have also been the ones through this dark universe. What if he wanted to get really dark and say he was the one actually capturing the Dinobots, capturing the beasts? You could explain in Age of Extinction when Grimlock attacked him that he hunted them down. He basically was created and rounded all the beast modes and used them for the quintessence evil purposes. You could tie that in maybe with the Nazi connection to this movie is that's their history. I'm not going to get into that, but you get this. It's still the same idea that they were testing grounds of something greater, right? For evil purposes. The quintessence of pure evil. And I hope that Dragonstorm is the guardian knight of Cybertron. And this, in my opinion, I don't think they're fighting. I think he's training Optimus to tame the evil. He is now a Prime. Let's tie in with the Primus stuff, right? Let's say he escaped with this treasure and something that voice in his head was telling him to go somewhere. What if that voice was actually Earth? And Primus is actually Earth. And because he is Primus, right, he transformed into Earth and created us and created the Transformers. And what made me think of that is the medallion part, right? It shows what we all can agree is the UK, and then purple mountains, which we can say is dark energon, right? Possibly is, but the water is blue briefly. It goes up the stream through that gold medallion, like as in there's life. Blue is good. It's tied in to the sword, which if you haven't seen the Infection of Hate, check it out because I'm using it off this. I told you I was going to do Dragonstorm. This is what I'm planning for you guys, so I hope you're enjoying. I know it's getting kind of long. I'm trying to wrap it up. But what if he's actually the guardian of Optimus Prime? What if he's actually the one who actually recruited Optimus and was told, I promise, go get Orion Pax. They really want to get deep. Dragonstorm and be like, this is the one, this thing slaughters people. And he's having his visions through the live action universe of him, let's just say, capturing the Transformers and being a gladiator. Because he looks like a barbarian in that picture with him and B, man. I think we can all agree that he looks evil. He might actually have already been dead. And actually the soul of a Prime, that good in Optimus, is actually what's keeping Prime alive in there. And they've tried to recreate the body. And Dragonstorm is the one that secretly got away with the secret treasure that is training Optimus to again test his worthiness as a redemption problem of Prime. He is teaching him how to fight the hate. I just hope, in this opinion, let's just say that Dragonstorm is good. He's training the hate, the infection, and the evil before we know Optimus and what's led him down this route. He's been captured literally at the perfect timing. He's training him to test him his worthiness. He is part of this redemption trial, because if you think about it, he might have failed too. Look at what Optimus has done. We are at war with the Transformers. That literally, this is the actual prophecies determined through Cade Yeager, Excalibur's sword for humanity, and Optimus Prime through the Transformers. And Dragonstorm's life could be dependent on Optimus. Like I said in my other videos, I think he's the guardian of Optimus Prime. He is training him. The spine is so unique. And the way Prime's sliding in, it's sliding in so smooth. I know he's a badass. I don't give him all the respect, but it's almost like he's training him how these objects are going to fight and how to train this infection. This is what you used to do in your Gladiator days, because basically, bro, there's no spark. My hero is not there. I'm sorry. That sword is important through the chest. It looks, I think that's when he died. I hope not. Really don't, but I'm starting to worry. Anyway, but it seems that Dragonstorm is being his teacher, his mentor, teaching him again to test his worthiness as a Prime. It would make sense with the Joel Blow leak. Is that this is the openings of Beast Era, and this could be the Herald of Unicron's opening through when Optimus was, let's just call him Orion Pax, right? And he hunted them down, right? And he recruited him to become Optimus Prime. And when you become a Prime, you forget all of your memories, and that's where all the treasures escape. The prophecy is lighting on. And if you want to tie in humanity's point and Transformers' point, what if it is the creators of Earth, and actually Earth itself is Primus, and one side is built the Cybertronian civilization, and humanity on the other, right? It's literally that this is the Lord. Primus created everything, and this is the sins of everything of humanity. Optimus, it's everything. I'm gonna do a top 10 sins of all of them. You guys wanted a top 10 video? That's coming pretty soon. The top 10 sins of the Transformers universe. It's all tied into the prophecy, and this is the time where possibly, what if it is Unicron and that planet, and Prime is actually everyone. This is actually for my world to live. Yours must die. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that speculation. Yeah, Beast Era Prime, that shot. What did you guys think about that? We can speculate about Dragonstorm. There's nothing out there. So, but anyway, guys, I love you. To my subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you for all the support at the beginning. We're slowly growing. Our community is getting bigger. If you guys are open to speculation, enjoy speculations of Transformers, want TF education, we do soundtrack, we do the score. I feel like we have a good time. We built the community. So anybody's welcome in the world of speculation, transforming the universe. So what better than Dragonstorm, right? So guys, LPS, Last Prime Speculator, signing out. Peace.